Hello, everyone. My name is Meera Neupane. I am a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner student at Eastern Kentucky University. Today, I'm going to present about implementing internet-based cognitive behavioral therapy for major depressive disorder. According to World Health Organization, major depressive disorder is a widespread mental health condition affecting millions people globally, and this is a leading cause of disability. National Institute of Mental Health says approximately 8% of the US population is affected by major depressive disorder, with symptoms ranging from persistent sadness and hopelessness to the physical symptoms such as fatigue and lack of sleep. Internet-based cognitive behavioral therapy is the proposed intervention for the major depressive disorder. There are several research studies conducted for the major depressive disorder about internet-based cognitive behavioral therapy. Lin et al., Elzelfa et al., and Jing et al. Are some researchers. They conduct the research study about internet-based cognitive behavioral therapy for major depressive disorder and found out significant reduction in depressive symptoms. The Swanson's caring model is a theoretical framework we can use for the major depressive disorder patient. This model is a mid-range theory which focusing about caring as the essence of nursing through rational support. Swanson's defined caring as a providing physical and emotional support to enhance coping and recovery. Its 5 key processes are very important for the mental health patient, especially the major depressive disorder patient. Knowing, being with, doing for, enabling, and the maintaining belief are the 5 key processes. Understanding the major depressive patient experience through assessment and active listening is the knowing. Being with means providing emotional support, empathy, and a safe space for expression, especially during hopelessness and the isolation time. Doing for means delivering the evidence-based therapeutic intervention for the major depressive disorder. For example, cognitive behavioral therapy, psychotherapy, and the medication management. Enabling means helping patient to develop coping strategies, engaging in wellness activities, and connect with the support network. Maintaining belief means fostering hope in the patient's ability to recover. Now, we need to implement the plan and we need to set the platform for the implementation plan. Very first, we need to find out the patient who is having major depressive disorder. Utilizing the validated screening tool such as Patient Health Questionnaire 9, we also call PHQ-9, to identify adult diagnosis with the major depressive disorder who are suitable for the non-pharmacological intervention, that is internet-based cognitive behavioral therapy. Detailed interventions are, first, we need to educate the patient and share decision making. Educate the patient about the internet-based cognitive therapy benefit and limitation, assessing their digital literacy, confront with online platform and the personal preference. We need to find out their personal preference too. Secondly, iCBT platform selection and the onboarding. Choose the evidence-based, internet-based cognitive behavioral therapy platform and assist patient with initial setup and navigation. For that, we need to provide the free internet service. We need to set up the all the platform for the internet-based cognitive therapy. Third, we need to implement our real internet-based cognitive therapy. To implement the internet-based cognitive therapy, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner therapists, they can provide ongoing guidance and the support through the regular follow-up appointment and the digital check-in. Progress monitoring is the next step. We need to monitor the progress about our implementations. We need to check how is internet-based cognitive therapy is working for the patient, how the symptoms are reducing or not. We need to find out the progress monitoring. For this, we need to assess the patient by using the tool again with the PSQ-9. Lastly, we need to see if there is any need for the adaptation or the adjustment or not. If we need to adjust the care plan based on the patient response and the symptoms progressions, considering more intensive or the hybrid approach if they need. To implement the plan, we need to consider the support and resources too. Technical infrastructures, staff training, financial support, and the patient support is some support and resources we need to focus on. After implementation plan, next is the outcome measure. Obviously, we need to measure our outcome. We need to find out how much our implementation are working or not. Outcome will be systematically evaluated through the reduction in the depressive symptoms. We need to measure the depressive symptoms again. For that, we need to measure the outcome. We need to measure the validated depression assessment tool like the PHQ. We need to use that tool as the baseline, very initial before the intervention and the periodically to measure how much it is improving. In the periodically wise, we need to use it every 2 to 4 weeks to measure the symptoms are reducing or not. Lastly, there is a timeline. I put the phase for the whole program. First phase is the initial 3-month phase. This is the first phase where we implement our program in a small group of patients to refine workflow, identify technical issue, and gather initial feedback. According to the initial feedback, we can change our platform a little bit to improve the patient symptoms. And the second phase is the next 6 to 9 months. This phase is expanding the implementation to the larger patient population based on lesson learned from the pilot phase. And the third one is ongoing phase. This is the ongoing phase, which is the continuously integrate internet-based cognitive therapy as the standard treatment option within the routine psychiatric care. This is all about the implementing internet-based cognitive behavioral therapy for major depressive disorder. I hope this video is helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.